Welcome to the Politica UK InfoPod. A major development has taken place inside Iran's political system as the country appoints a new supreme leader during the middle of an escalating regional war. The man now at the top of Iran's political and religious hierarchy is Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the late supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Mojtaba Khamenei, who is 56 years old, was chosen by Iran's Assembly of Experts to succeed his father after his death in the early days of the current conflict. His appointment marks a historic moment for the Islamic Republic. Since the revolution of 1979, Iran has officially rejected the idea of hereditary rule. Yet the transfer of power from father to son has raised questions about whether the system is drifting towards something resembling a dynastic leadership. The Guardian. Despite holding no major elected office during his career, Mojtaba Khamenei has long been regarded as a powerful figure behind the scenes in Iranian politics. For years, he worked closely with his father's office and built strong relationships with conservative clerics and, crucially, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the powerful military and security organization that plays a central role in Iranian politics. Those relationships are believed to have been decisive in securing support for his leadership during this moment of crisis. In Iran's political structure, the supreme leader is the most powerful figure in the country. While Iran has an elected president and parliament, the supreme leader ultimately controls the armed forces, influences the judiciary, oversees major state institutions, and sets the broad direction of foreign and security policy. Wikipedia. That means Mojtaba Khamenei now holds ultimate authority over Iran's military strategy, including its response to the ongoing war with the United States and Israel. His rise to power has also been shaped by the circumstances surrounding his father's death. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had ruled Iran since 1989, making him one of the longest-serving leaders in the modern Middle East, before he was killed during the opening phase of the current conflict. The leadership transition, therefore, comes at a moment of extraordinary pressure. Iran is facing external military attacks, internal political tensions, economic sanctions, and volatile global energy markets. Under these conditions, many analysts believe the Iranian leadership selected Mojtaba Khamenei primarily for one reason: continuity. He represents the existing system rather than reform. Observers widely describe him as a hardline conservative, closely aligned with Iran's security establishment, suggesting that the country's strategic direction is unlikely to soften in the near future. At the same time, his leadership may also face significant challenges. He lacks the decades-long public authority that his father accumulated, and some critics inside Iran have questioned whether the system should pass leadership within one family. But during wartime, political systems often prioritize stability over debate. The loyalty of the Revolutionary Guard and the religious establishment may prove more important than public popularity. The broader geopolitical consequences remain uncertain. For Western governments and regional powers, the key question is whether Iran's new leader will escalate the confrontation or eventually seek ways to stabilize the situation. For Iran itself, the leadership transition signals something else: that even under military pressure, the Islamic Republic intends to preserve its political structure rather than allow outside forces to reshape it. In other words, the war may have changed the leadership at the top of Iran's system, but it has not yet changed the system itself. This InfoPod was brought to you by Politica UK.